Hello people, options going to discuss in this video are very useful. Remember and practice all the shortcuts. If you know these options with shortcuts, you can use Excel very fast without touching mouse. Sometimes we may have to delete the entire row or entire column. See here, we have three columns. Column 1, column 2 and column 3. I want to remove the entire column 2. See, here we have column 1 and column 3. The middle column was removed totally. Same way, here I have 5 rows. From this, I need to remove row 3. See, here the entire row has been removed. Next, we have some text which is overlapping the cell borders. Based on the data width, the column size to be adjusted. See, here the column width has been got adjusted based on the lengthy text. Next, I want to hide columns or rows. See here, in this the fifth row has been hidden. We see all these operations in Excel with shortcuts. Let's go to Excel. Here we have three columns of data. Now I want to remove the second column. How can you do that? First, select the entire column which you want to remove. You can use Ctrl plus spacebar to select entire column. Once you select the entire column, go to Home tab. Under Cells, from Delete drop down, click on Delete Sheet Columns. See, the column has been deleted. You can do this by using keyboard shortcut easily. First, select the column you want to delete. Then press and hold the Control key, then press minus key. See, the column has been deleted. In the same way, if you want to remove a row, first select the row you want to remove. To select entire row, you can use a shortcut Shift plus spacebar. Once you select the entire row, click on Ctrl minus. See, the row has been deleted. Like this, you can use Ctrl minus to delete row or column. Remember, before Ctrl minus, you have to select the entire column or row. Suppose if you want to insert a row or column, you can use the same method, but instead of Ctrl minus, use Ctrl plus. I will show you one example. Here I have two columns. I need to insert a new column between these two columns. First select the column, then press Ctrl plus. See, new column has been inserted. Remember, the new column will be inserted before the column you have selected. You can insert a row as well by selecting entire row then clicking Ctrl plus. That's how you can insert or delete columns or rows. Now we'll see how to get the column width adjusted based on the largest text in a column. See here, we have a data in this column. Few cells have lengthy data and it is not visible fully. I can't see the data in few cells. To make it wider, first select the entire column, go to Home tab. Under Cells, from Format drop down, click on Auto Fit Column Width. See, now the column width has been changed based on the cell data. You can do this by using shortcut Alt O C A. First select the column, then press Alt O C A. See, the column width has been adjusted. You can change the row width or column width as well. To do that, first select any cell, then go to Home tab. Under Cells, from this Format drop down, click on Column Width. Here, you can enter the width you need. Press OK. See, the width has been increased. Now, we see how to hide columns or rows. First, select the entire column you want to hide. Then go to Home tab. Under Cells, from Format drop down, go to Hide and Unhide menu, then click on Hide Columns. See, the column has been hidden. Now, if you want to unhide this, select the adjacent columns. Then go to Home tab. Under Cells, from this Format drop down, go to Hide and Unhide menu, then click on Unhide Columns. See, the column is visible now. In the same way, you can hide a row. First select the entire row. then go to Home tab. Under Cells, from Format drop-down, go to Hide and Unhide menu, then click on Hide Rows. See, the row is not visible now. You can do this hiding of rows and columns by using shortcuts. First, select the entire column you want to hide, then press and hold Ctrl key, then press 0. See, the column is not visible. Same way, select the entire row, then press and hold Ctrl key, then press 9. See, the row is not visible. Remember, Ctrl plus 0 is for hiding columns and Ctrl plus 9 is for hiding rows. As I told previously, the entire workspace is called Worksheet. See, here it has name called Sheet 1. If you want, you can change this name. Just double click on this, then enter the name you need. I am entering Working. Then press Enter. See, the name has been changed. You can change the background color of this. Move the cursor onto a name, then right click with mouse. You can see multiple options. You can delete, you can hide this sheet, etc. Now change color. For this, go to tab color. Under this, select the color you need. See, the background color has been changed. You can rename the sheet by using a shortcut Alt-O-H-R. Just press Alt-O-H-R. Type new name, press enter. You can delete the sheet using shortcut Alt-E-L. Go to the sheet you want to delete, then press Alt-E-L. See, now the sheet has been deleted. You can insert a new sheet by clicking on this plus button. But you can use a shortcut Shift plus F11. See, new sheet has been added. Now I want copy of worksheet with same data. I want to replicate this entire sheet. How can I do that? Go to the sheet which you want to replicate. Then go to Home tab. Under Cells, from Format drop-down, click on Move or Copy Sheet. In this window, choose Create Copy. Click OK. See, sheet has been copied. You can do this by using shortcut Alt-E-M. Go to the sheet which you want to move, then press Alt-E-M. Select Create Copy. Click OK. See, the sheet has been copied. You can move this sheet from one Excel file to another Excel file. To do that, go to the sheet you want to move, then press Alt-E-M. In this window, choose the Excel file to which you want to move this sheet. Please note that if you want to move sheet from one Excel file to another Excel file, you should keep open both the Excel files. Here, I have opened only one Excel file. Due to that, it is showing one name in this drop-down. If you have opened multiple Excel files, then it will show all the opened file names. From this list, choose File Name. Please note that if you choose this, select Create Copy, then copy of the sheet will be created in another file. If you do not choose this option, the original sheet will be moved from one file to another. Now we will see how to select rows or cells using keyboard. First, select entire column using Ctrl plus spacebar. Once you select the entire column, you can expand the selection to multiple columns. For that, you should use Shift and arrow keys. Once the column is selected, keep pressing the Shift button, then click right side arrow. See, you can expand the selection like this. If you want to deselect, press the left side arrow. You should keep the Shift button pressed, else it won't work. In the same way, we can expand row selection up and down. First select the row, then keep pressing the Shift button. Then press down arrow or up arrow. See, the selection is spreading. In this video, we have learned few useful shortcuts. Ctrl plus spacebar is to select entire column. Shift plus spacebar is to select entire row. Ctrl plus is to insert row or a column. Ctrl plus minus is to delete row or a column. Shift plus F11 is to insert new worksheet. Alt EL is to delete the sheet. Alt OHR is to rename the sheet. Alt EM is to move the sheet. Control plus 9 is to hide a row. Control plus 0 is to hide a column. That's all about this video. We'll see further concepts in our next videos. Any suggestions, please comment below.